Sir Peter Cosgrove, he was the general that took us over to Timor under Interfet to fight for Timor's freedom. And here we are today in Australia, and we can quite honestly tell you we are not free. We are a fully enslaved nation as they sell us out to the New World Order. So yeah, this Governor General, I need to ask him, did East Timor get free? Because we handed them over to the United Nations. Now the United Nations, we know, have now endorsed public that adults should be allowed to have sex with children, and that is absolutely disgusting. I can't believe I still have to say this stuff. So, do you see where I'm going from here? There's something missing. Sir Peter Cosgrove and Governor General David Hurley, who's now going over to England to help coronate the false King Chucky as the King of Australia, which is also a fictitious figurehead. In a time when we've ruled out the Crown in our Constitution and replaced it with corporation, mate, this country is confused. I'm confused. And that's why we implore the Governor General to tell us the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Sir Peter Cosgrove, I served under you as a digger in East Timor, and I'm asking you, can you tell the truth? I'm imploring you to tell the truth, because as Australian soldiers in East Timor, you benefited from the hard work and the culture of the Australian soldiers and the substance of character of the Australian soldier, because we had a reputation renowned across the world as your best mate, your brother in arms, your brother's brother. He'll come in and save you, win hearts and minds, and be there for you. And mate, we were highly respected by other forces all across the world. Only for our government to bring us into disrepute by stealing oil and espionage and all that dark stuff that all happened behind the scenes. And like I said, not handing sovereignty over to East Timor themselves, but over to United Nations. And we know that United Nations never leave any country that they first enter. So Governor General, or Acting Governor General, and Sir Peter Cosgrove in this instance, can you tell me that East Timor, Timor-Leste, can ensure the sanctity of their children? Because if they can't, and you can't guarantee that, then we didn't save them at all, did we? We handed over to the UN, who endorses adults to have sex with children. So Peter Cosgrove, please, mate, sir, what is your oath of allegiance to this country? Did you too swear an oath of allegiance to the Queen of Australia? Because then you and I, as soldiers and men, as God's creation under God, blood flows through us and nothing stands between you and me and the divine. We need to confront this and tell the truth, mate. Governor General Sir Peter Cosgrove, Acting Governor General, and this time, what authority do you have as the Governor General, let alone in an acting part? Can you show us? Can you expose it 28? Can you shed some light on where we stand constitutionally when the Crown has been written out and the corporation put in? How is it that a corporation can govern the free people of this great country? They have an ABN number. That would mean that they intend to obtain financial gain to put us into slavery and servitude, mate. Do you get that, Sir Peter Cosgrove? Now, we've met twice, mate. Twice. You came down to Lakeisha while we were all rigged up, recon platoon, 5-7 RR. And I made the fatal mistake. You asked, so what do you do, Dig? And even as the words come out of my mouth, I wish I had put them back in. Stood attention, sir, I'm just a recon soldier, sir. And you said, just? You're not just a soldier, Dig. You're an Australian infantry soldier. You're a sons and daughter of the Anzacs. And I know, mate, I was more than just a soldier, mate. I was everything that the men and women of this country wanted us to be right there and then. I was their representation. I was their ambassador. I was their soldier. I was the role models, the leaders. I was with the best people of the bloody country, mate. So you were right, Governor General. So Governor General, I now get to ask you, what do you do, mate? What are you doing? What are they doing? Can you tell us the truth, Governor General? Are you the representative of the Queen of England? Representative of the fictitious Queen of Australia? Do you care about us as Australians? Do we have any constitutional law in this country when you've dropped the crown, dropped the royal seal, the Great Seal? Mate, these are questions that need to be answered, mate. Let alone how many soldiers on your watch now live like me, mate. Sir Peter Cosgrove. Mate, I'm just across the lake. We're here, mate. You're safe. We've proven we're safe. Hands in our pockets. Come have a chat to us, mate. We've lost all faith in the judiciary because they keep each other's secrets. They can't even tell us what the jurisdiction is or which law they're going to employ, mate. Corporate law, maritime law, admiralty law, Ecclesiastes law, canon law, Roman law, habeas corpus. Mate, come on. We're imploring you, Sir Peter Cosgrove, to be the champion that your career has paved you to be. Are you going to fulfill the role that God has invested in you to be? We need leaders. You claim to be the leader, Sir Peter Cosgrove. We need no more of this la-la leadership where they just put their fingers in the ears, ignore us, and continue down that unconstitutional path run by a criminal crown and an unholy Vatican. Who, I ask again, Sir Peter Cosgrove, where does your oath of allegiance lay? Please tell me you have no oath of allegiance to a secret society. Sir Peter Cosgrove, this is one of your diggers. I'm asking you, mate. I've got your picture on the thumbnail. We're right across the lake. You've got about 8 days to go in your acting role as Governor General. There's not another governor in the nation, apparently. They're all overseas. Where? Can you tell us, Governor? Can you tell us why our Governor General David Hurley is going to swear allegiance to King Chucky, to make him the King of Australia? Yet King Chucky and the royal family have serious allegations against them. Let alone the allegiance, their friendships with, like Jimmy Savile, 500 convictions of child molestation. You're going to swear allegiance to a king who, as far as we know, don't have any children. He doesn't have any children, mate. He is not the father of William. He's not the father of Harry. Why are you going to go swear allegiance on our behalf to them? And that's to David Hurley, of course, but Governor General acting Sir Peter Cosgrove, you're in the driver's seat, mate. I'm imploring you to stand down our unconstitutional government and send in the military. Stand them down, Sir Peter Cosgrove. They're unbefitting adults in that circus they call Parliament. So they're unbefitting to represent everything that we as the diggers, the ancestors of our Anzacs, the ancestors of the bloodlines of the people that have been here for thousands of years, mate. It's unbefitting the way they're acting. It's unbefitting that no truth comes out to any of us, mate. It's unbefitting that we as diggers, you and I, Sir Peter Cosgrove, don't acknowledge all the false reasons that all our troops have been sent overseas to fight for freedoms and against terrorism and such, when our unconstitutional government, criminal crown, unholy Vatican, banks, etc., media, all fund and support the same enemy that they send us in against, Sir Peter Cosgrove. There was no weapons of mass destruction, mate. There was false reasons, none of them held accountable. ISIS was a creation of the CIA, mate, under the Bush, under the Clintons, under the Obamas, mate. They created the war on terror for false reasons under deception, mate. And then some of the best soldiers I know went over there to fight, mate, and some didn't return. One in particular, mate, is all the man I could ever imagine I could be, mate. Just for them to now go and say that the celebrities are SAS now, Sir Peter Cosgrove. We know we don't glorify war, then why are we letting this Channel 9 keep up that bloody debacle, mate? We do not glorify war, mate. They're not worthy just to go market it and make everyone feel bloody tough and keep the people more distracted from the truth. Government funds now going to Ukraine to support their troops, which is the enemy, Sir Peter Cosgrove. They are the Nazis. They're wearing ISIS badges. They're part of the Kazarian Mafia, protecting the biolabs, chemical labs, warfare, all of it, mate. We've got no right to be there, and shouldn't be sending our troops against the same enemy that this constitutional government supports. Time to pick a side. The allegations are, Sir Peter Cosgrove, that your name is on the list of the 28 of the people that were at the Costello's Boys Brothels and King's Cross on that night. Sorry, that's right. You were Governor General when Bill Heffernan disclosed it to the Senate Governor General. That's where it was going wrong. At the same time, David Hurley was the Governor General in New South Wales, mate. Are you guys like this, mate? Because that's not Australian. That's not befitting leadership for all of us. It shows you don't care about us, mate. So yeah, Peter Cosgrove, you've addressed me and given me a rundown. I'm giving you a rundown now, mate. I know I'm not just a recon soldier. I was the epitome of all the investment of this country put into me, mate. I was the recon soldier for the bloody time with my mates, mate. We were there. We did it. We won hearts and minds and won the sovereignty for that nation. But where did it go? Did they get it? If we can't assure the sanctity of our children, with 48 children a day going missing, and we can't even hold the pedophiles account or allegations against our government to account, mate, well then, mate, there is no freedom. It's all a fallacy, and it's time for you to disclose this to the people. So Peter Cosgrove, I'm putting your name on it, mate. I'm one of your diggers. If you had any respect for us at all, you'd give us something. Reply to the letters. There's several letters there that need replying to, from us in particular. One from Dan Feely, our bugler, mate. It's pretty bloody serious, mate. But we're not asking petty questions here. Legitimate answers. And truth will find freedom. And you will not find faith in any judicial or any government if they lie to us. And we are awake, Governor General, Acting Governor General, Sir Peter Cosgrove. Mate, we are conscious. We see the deceit and we're not standing up for it anymore, mate. Now, Sir Peter Cosgrove, I say they're all allegations, but you are in the driver's seat. You can do something about this, mate. Please give me something to fight with, to stand by your side and by the side of our military still involved in these. Give us something to show that we have the right moral choice. We've made the right moral decision. We stand with one under God, the Creator in heaven. And we do not fight for the so-called God, the deceiver here on earth. Governor General, Acting Governor General, Sir Peter Cosgrove. Yeah, I'm shaking my finger, mate. But feel free to come give it back, mate, because we've got a discussion. Are you beyond reproach, Sir Peter Cosgrove and David Hurley? Because it's definitely acting like you are. Confront the truth, confront the allegations, let's bring it all out, mate. I take no glory in this, mate. This is out of absolute pure necessity that I've been here for over... How many days have we done? 460 about? 450? Doesn't matter. We've been here long enough. Yeah, we've been here long enough, mate, and we're going to be here longer if we have to. Yeah. It's about time the Acting Governor General or the Governor General notify the public that our police are a foreign entity acting under a bloody corporation ABN and therefore have no power of authority over us whatsoever.
Every day, say 450.
Yeah, today's 450.
Every day. We've been here since 457, so say every day has been 450.
And we've got plans embedded to be here all winter again, Governor General. We're not halfway. But mate, if it is, here you go, Governor General. We brush it off, mate. We'll be here, waiting for answers, waiting for truth, waiting for greatness to return to this country. Our constitution, our law. That looks like it might be blue balls coming in too. We're the people that care. We want law. We really do, mate, but it's got to be constitutional. It's got to be back toward the Magna Carta, 1215, Article 61, all that stuff, mate. So Peter Cosgrove, come to the party, mate. Free coffee, give you a biscuit, a sticky bun. Lovely people here. Come see us, mate. I feel like we could have a chat. And just quietly, I'm banking on you being the good guy, Sir Peter Cosgrove.
Well, last time you talked to him, you seemed to be half reasonable by the sound.
Well, he does. He said he was showing the leader that has moral substance of character, mate. Hello, Hazel. But anyway, thanks for being with us, Diggs. We're going to go down very shortly and continue our proclamation. Oh, and the possums get an apple today. It's looking up. Oh, it's going to be a great day, Gabby. Yeah. By announcing the truth and coming to the party on this, as soldiers we can heal too. But while all this deceit's around, we can't heal. We actually look like the bloody crazies, mate. And we're not. We actually choose to give a care. No soldier should be deployed anywhere in the world at the moment. They should be right here at home, because this is where the war is. And I don't say that lightly, Sir Peter Cosgrove, but it is. It's right here at home, mate. We can let the people know, and we can all stand as peacefully as possible, mate. And peacefully is the way. And give us our law back. Give us our faith back in our judiciary and our systems. But the only way that's going to happen is you tell us the truth, and everyone's held accountable, mate. God knows I've been held accountable all these years. You never get too high up to not get a kick in the arse.